Hey everybody, Radaman here. Thanks for tuning in to Kenshi, Birth of a Hive. Rules and goals are here. Last episode we left off, we were right on the border between, or right on the border of clownsteady. Before I go all the way in and enter clownsteady, I want to pay everybody else a little bit more attention, like my Caravan, who's currently being attacked by grass pirates. Yes. Alright, go away, grass pirates. You are not fast enough to catch me. Okay. These guys were headed down to Black Scratch because I wanted to do some more blueprinting. Alright, there we go. Making sure that they get away. The Caravan has had a long history of, let's call it accidents, for lack of a better term. You, Mr. Nuggles, are not quite yet at your strength. Everybody else is still just running around, delivering water, and making sure that they gain athletics. Other than that, we've got the chain shirts cranking out. Most of them are garbage, but every now and then there'll be a diamond in the rough. Running right through a bone dog den. Cool. What about Heresy? How's Heresy's progress? Beep, you're just standing there? Okay, Heresy has been making progress. We've got scout legs of both types. So I'm going to put the rights on the right side and the lefts on the left side. Oh man, these are really, really good. This is like everything I wanted. Oh, just delicious. What I need is like 2 boxes, honestly, but whatever. Alright, so Heresy, you've been cranking out some high quality stuff. That's exciting. Great. Okay, well, I think it's time. Time for our war against the United States Southern Front. We haven't really come down here much. This actually might be one of the first times I've ever been to this neck of the woods. Maybe I came to Clownsteady like once ever. But yeah, I don't usually come down here. Attack to kill, they yell. Well, sure. So you've got this dude has a jetay. Had a jetay. Yeah. How's your little jetay going? All right, so all the police have the jetay batons, but the rest of the guards have real weapons. We got to be careful of that. They have bladed and everything. In truth, oh, well, Queen's being singled out. In truth, we're really only after the noble. And, oh, halt. Yes, you can yell all you want at me, but, like, I'm not halting. We're really only after the noble. Where would the noble be? So there's the police, there's the bar. Maybe we go into the police. I don't really see any other sort of, I see other residences. This is going to be, might be one of those cities we have to raise to the ground. I am, of course, not certain of this, but, oh no, we also have to beat up or possibly kill other hivers, because they do make up some of the UC guards. Not to say that they won't survive, but it is pretty high quality stuff too. Alright, so these gate guards no longer have jetays. They're going to hit a little bit harder. I'm just making sure that our people here rampaging through the streets don't get overconfident and end up running. Alright, what's going on over here? We've got Band of Bones. Okay, for a second I thought it would be... I was like, why would the Shek be this far south? And then it dawned on me, oh, Shek's not this far south. It's just Shek Band of Bones. Okay, I'm not all that interested in going into the bar. But let's make a play. Oh, Caravan's being targeted again. Hello, police people. So here's the police chief. No diplomatic status on him. I actually don't know who I'm looking for. In terms of dip status for who I've got to eradicate in order to flip this city. But someone just hit me and it was hard. Hit Queen, I should say. Alright, Caravan, you still okay? Alright. I'm pulling everyone back. Alright, I don't know. Mortez. Let's see. I'm gonna kill you. I don't know. Okay, people are... Meh. I don't know if that was a dip leader. And by that I mean someone with diplomatic status that could flip the city. That's a training dummy. There's really nothing else in this police station. Now, it's entirely possible that this city is leaderless, much like some of the smaller farms, and that no matter who I kill, it won't flip. The Shinobi Thieves do live in the corner, though. So if I do need a bed to rest on, that'd be a good place to go. Because even if I, even if I go to war with this city here, the Shinobi Thieves aren't gonna turn on me. Alright, let's do a quick health check. Mostly superficial wounds. I would say Little Light has the deepest wound of a chest injury, but like not necessarily life-threatening. Alright, hello. I'm just gonna have him pop up into a bed. That guy just like couldn't path the queen for some reason and just stood there until she shot him to death. Alright, well this is the largest residence. Let's see if there's any chance that there'd be some sort of leader in here. You are playing dead. Says you're shooing me. Alright, well you're dead now. You didn't have diplomatic status though. I think you're just a citizen. I'm not a thief. Just a murderer. Thieving worm? No. Again, not a thief. A murderer, yes, perhaps, but not a thief. Yeah, as far as I could tell, there isn't a diplomatic status person here. I could be missing something, but again, this is the first time I've ever used reactive worlds and tried to flip cities like this. So I might not even know what I'm looking for. Alright. Well, Queen took a nasty bump to the head, so we're gonna send her to the Shinobi Thieves just to rest. And everybody else's injuries, I would classify them as like kind of superficial so far. These gate guards really have not done much in the way of harm me. So here's the thing. Here's the question. Are we going to be satisfied with just rampaging their city? Ooh, a bounty, he says. Okay, yeah. Or are we going to want to... Yeah, if I can't flip the city with some leader, I suppose that's that, really. We could head to Drifters last. But there's simply no guarantee that that won't be similar. Alright, I'm going to send everybody out because resting at the Shinobi Thieves in a hostile city isn't exactly smart or safe. Really, I just think it's annoying. Alright, hello. You've got beds for me? It's funny, I'm like literally just up the road having done a giant raid. Yes, I will pay for bed rentals. Alright, so I'm going to have Queen patch up everybody. She's like the only medic in this loadout. And then anyone that's fully healed can go wait marching outside. Alright, Bone Dog's already healed up. That was really quick. Let me try to do a slightly faster job of this. So second chance. Instead of going out, pick up Red Rain. And this will get us back on the road. Way quickly. Way quickly. Going to a multiple bed facility. Alright. We're just about done resting. It is really just that quick. Alright, so I guess Droidin, you're the determining factor here. Caravan, how you all are doing? You are well. I saw that you were being targeted. Okay, so we're all healed up. Some of the robotic arms need, you know, a bed, but I wouldn't really classify that as urgent. Alright, great library. Do you have any books that I do not know? Or blueprints, I should say. Maybe one or two, that'd be my guess. Or maybe not. Well, maybe this was an errand without a goal. As far as my eyes could have deceived me, but as far as I could tell, there wasn't one. Oh, but Caravan, do you think you could take out a farming village by yourself? I think you could. Okay, well, that's one United City that got crushed. Now, the southern ones don't really have, like, slave trade. Not that I care about the cities. Really? Oh, my God. Slave hunter? Yeah. You guys will be killed. Why does it look like these slave hunters look like slaves? It's just their helmets make it seem like they have collars around their necks. I wonder how many of them we outright killed. Probably not too many. No, none of them. We don't have any, we almost chopped your arm off. I think we actually did chop one of their arms off because I thought I saw the bone dog eat something. Oh, you're dying. Yeah. I was just simply morbidly curious if we had any heavy hitters that were able to, like, just murder outright. It's pretty rare that happens. But if you use a bleed weapon with a high enough bleed value, sometimes it happens. Oh, you know what? Manhunters? Yeah, I will make a stop for you too. Yeah, I'm gonna attack unprovoked. I don't even care. You guys are manhunters. You harassed the heck out of me when I was a young upstart. Oh, how the turns have tabled. Just making sure that... Oh, okay. So we are... This is a holy... Or this is United City Farm. Ow. Oh, you jerk. Just ripped Raptor up real good with the mounted. Just duck and weave. Let's get that guy. Don't hit builders in the stomach. It's not super safe given my current armor to be doing this, mind you. Honey. Let's get you to do... Cookie will fight. Now, if I wanted to... Actually, you know what I could do? These guys are enemy factions, so I could just murder them outright. Maybe I shouldn't have had my caravan come to the... to a farm. Come on, Garu. You're supposed to help over here. I kind of like this task, though. Helps toughen me up a bit. Alright, Honey. Kill him. Builders, go help Cookie. Patch up Raptor. Is this... Grass Pirate? What? Most of the damage I took was from being harpooned. Yeah, alarm, whatever. They're grass pirates. Ow. Alright, don't go nowhere. I should just leave. Let's see. Honey and builders. We had a little bit of fun. At their expense, sure, but a little bit of fun. Alright, what we could do is we could run over to our whatever these anti-slaver allies, I guess. And just patch up. Or even go all the way into Black Scratch. That would not be a terrible thing to do. Alright, so everybody follow Honey, because Honey seems to be the slowest. And Honey, you bring us into Black Scratch. Raptor, you're not bleeding to death. And Garu, you're no longer bleeding to death either. But actually, Honey, you know what I'm going to have you do is... heal up the Garu. Might as well get you some experience with medicine. That looks very strange. Alright, builders, you can put him down. Hey, grass pirates. Oh, builders went unconscious really quick. Oh, so anti-slavers came. Okay, so there are some anti-slavers here. And they're giving me some healing items. Cookie, the caravan guard. It's kind of exciting to have, like, you know, maybe not the most experienced fighters in this context, because the outcome isn't necessarily determined like some of the other outcomes are. With that said, we kicked butt. Alright, Honey, you could put down the Garu. Go pick up builders. Someone gave me a free med kit. They give Raptor a free med kit. Cool. Well, Raptor, I'm going to have you start to learn the ways of medicine. Which no one seems to need. Alright, more grass pirates. You know what? I know when I'm outnumbered, and it is now. Ah, they hit the... Alright, Cookie, I'm going to need you to circle back. They hit my Garu. Knocked the Garu out. And this is the need for speed, which is the way that hivers survive. Alright, so everybody else is waiting at Drifter's last. I have to pay a little bit of attention to the caravan here, or the caravan once again falls to ruin. God, there's so many grass pirates everywhere. I guess they grow like weeds? Alright, well, here we are in the city. Salvation around the next corner. And I am not shy about renting beds. I can afford it. Alright, cool. Well, I feel pretty good about doing that. You know, the more fights they get in, the more they will be capable of defending themselves for the future. I'm going to leave them all there, because we've got an entire city to burn. Oh, it looks like someone's already burning it. Who be you? Some outlaw swordsmen. Already on the outskirts. Okay, so to the gates. To the gates. They've got some on the mounted crossbows, so we're going to want to remove them quickly. Let me just analyze the city real quick. So they have a barracks, a bar. Once again, no real leadership building. So this might be one of those, like, we just burn the city down a bit and then call it good, because there's not really going to be a finish, so to speak. What are you guys doing over here? You just sitting in the bushes? Oh, Thorn's got shot in the head, I bet. Live, but just bloody. It looks like Pharaoh got fed up with the, wow, they have so many people on the walls. You there. Get off the walls. Oh, God, they're all shooting Pharaoh now. Alright, so let's, wow, why do they have so many people on the walls? Now, I'm setting like half my guys up there because I'm really tired of being shot. Didn't realize that... What the heck is going on? They have so many dudes on the walls. They're ready for like a war against zombies or something. I don't know. Alright, so I basically went down my roster and told everybody to go murder anyone on the walls. Seems like everybody is. Let me double check. Is everyone in this pack? Yes. So even Red Rain got patched up. Queen is working her medicine magic. So if I'm not mistaken, this is one of those cities where I'm not going to find a leader. I'll go into the barracks, but I'm not hopeful. Call me a pessimist, I suppose. Because some of these cities, if they don't have like a noble house, they don't have leaders. Okay, we still have a fair bit of food. Queen looks like she's done patching people up. This barracks is tiny. And... oh, there's a captain. He doesn't have diplomatic status, but... I mean, let's kill him, because... why not? Oh, no, here we go. Yes. Your name is Noble Hunter? What, do you run out of names? Alright, quit shooting me. Oh, Queen. Melee him. Or shoot him at point blank in the head. So that's exactly who I was looking for. Go ahead, Queen. He was using an eagle cross. I steal all your money. I make you naked. I steal your stupid weapons. And I'll take your meds. Where did he go? Oh, he's just a crumpled lump of hiver there. You bring shame to your species. So I don't know where these guys come from. I think it was like a patrol or something? I don't know. But it seems like there's a patrol of, alright, Thorns is very bloody. There was a noble patrol that came in. And we are laying waste to that stupid little patrol. Except for Thorns, who keeps getting the short end of the stick here. Who else are we fighting? Oh, they're back up on the walls? Well, that's fine. So I feel like there actually might be a chance for this one to flip. Because we did find a leader. Red Rain, you stuck, aren't you? Alright, wasted. Go pick them up. Cool. Really? Why would you follow me? Who are you? Why are you? Why would outlaws even fight me? That actually makes very little sense. So if I want to tell if my handiwork worked the way I hope and thought it would, the best way to do that is to leave Drifter's Last, like travel very, very, very far away, and then come back to see if it was flipped. So right now, my first step is to go to the same way station. Get people rested up. I've already hit one map loading. Yep, there's another map load. So we're far enough away from Drifter's Last that it probably has de-rendered, or whatever you want to call it. Has exited memory, really is technically what it needs to happen. And that way it has a chance to flip. Because if you're standing there, it won't. It's sort of like when you're staring at the clock in school. How is Muhammad literally unscathed? Dang, Muhammad. Staring at the clock in school, and, you know, the more you stare at the clock, the slower it moves. Obviously, not literally, but that's at least how it feels. Alright, Queen's going to make her rounds. Actually, Queen, you're going to sleep first, and then you're going to make your rounds. Maybe a little bit less efficient, but she's got that right. She'd be Queen. As you can see from the combat there, the Bone Dogs are definitely... they get hurt a lot more easily than everybody else. Wait, what? No. I will not stand by and let slavers come into this town. That's a big old not gonna happen. Alright, back to resting up. Alright, anyone fully healed is going to go right outside of the city. Wow. I need to pick Thorns back up and put him back down. He's not really healing. Alright, Red Rain. Let's not have meat go to waste. Alright, and that's the last of the resting. Are we just sitting on top of slavers? Yeah, I do believe we are. I love it. Alright. Thorns has regained consciousness. Now you should heal a lot faster in bed. There we go. Just had to reset the state. If I'm not mistaken, he's basically the one we're waiting on. Yep. No rush, Thorns. Alright, Caravan. There's no way you're still hurt. Oh no, the Garo was, again, the Garo was never allowed to regain consciousness, so the Garo didn't really heal. Conscious animals don't. So we'll be out of here in just a second. Whoa. Didn't mean to do that. Pick up the Garo. Follow builders. And we are gonna run. We're gonna run by some slave camps on the way home. Just as a scout. Alright, everybody here. All's well and merry. So given that I was able to flip Drifters last, I have hope that maybe a noble does exist for Clownsteady, and they were on patrol or something. I don't really know. Whole lot of Band of Bones around here. I don't know why. Alright, in terms of swords... Nope, you're not quite there yet, Nuggles. The athletics are very slowly climbing on everybody else in the swords. Pukes. I would say Taildiv and... Taildiv's really slow because of the super heavy Falling Sun, but not because the run speed's that low. Same with Dale. These Edge 3 Plank is a ridiculously heavy weapon. Not quite as bad as a frag axe, but pretty close. Archbot and Hero. I never really gave you weapons. Let's go do that now. Pause from us for a second. You guys aren't really combatants, so you're just going to get some edge 2s. Nothing wrong with an edge 2. And then Hero, Oh, that's soldier plate. Yeah, I understand. We'll have you pick up that armor for now. That's not going to be your final armor. Alright, so Archbot and Hero grabbed the armor that I wanted them to have. So, let's mark that down. In fact, I didn't really mark down anything that Hero had. So, Hero, you have everything but a shirt. My apologies for not marking that down. And then, Archbot, you're going to join Decatist, but not as a pacifist. So you've got yourself no head, but you've got the armor and the pants and the weapons and the backpack and strength because you don't do strength. Cool. All right, that's all set. Speaking of shirts. So Hero here is a sort of courier, designated to run a lot, requiring some armor. Okay, so we do have one Masterwork grade shirt here. I'm going to give it to Archbot. We have some more Masterwork grade chain shirts too. That's exciting. One more. All right, Archbot, I can mark you down on having a shirt now. Switching back over to Obsidian. Seeing what's going on. And Drifters, someone fell behind Red Rain. There we go. Maybe I didn't travel far enough away, but it definitely looks as if this city has not flipped. There's not much point in me going into it, because it's going to be the same old fight. I did kill some sort of leader, but it might not have been the leader for this specific city. I just don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of a travel tour. Oh, no, you're going very much the wrong way. A little bit of a travel tour, heading to the Southwest Ruins, which I haven't really done yet. It's like a group of pirates or something? I don't know. Caravan, you're getting targeted. Prepare for attack, they yell. Why is Samurai... Oh, they must be on a patrol. You guys want to get lasered? Because this is how you get lasered. Now, what I wanted to have happen is for the Caravan to check in on eye socket. Ouch, Raptor just got hamstrung pretty hard. Because, yeah, eye socket's falling apart. It is a zero residence city now. Alright, let's keep moving. I'm going to hit the way station first with these guys, because now that Raptor has a injured leg, running into the acid would be a very bad idea. And actually, Cookie, you're the slowest. Cookie and Honey are. Okay, Archbutt, I'm going to have you break from this group. You're athletic enough. You are going to be put into the hands, and you are going to make a perilous run, but I trust that you'll make it. Perilous run over to Dacatus to go join him. I think you're going to be helmetless, or maybe I'll buy some headwear, but it's not going to be a helmet or anything like that. Alright, so Camel Spider's still cranking out the leathers. They're junk, but, you know, whatever. Same with these black and chain shirts. So I have 3 black and chain shirts to give to Acid or Ray or Droiden. Yeah, we still have a high need for that kind of stuff. There's a little library. No need for everybody to pile in. Queen can poke around in the library by herself. It's not much of a problem. Her picking is getting better. Alright, so 1 book and a bunch of maps that I already know the locations to. I already checked that box, didn't I? The shop counter's almost always empty. And it is this time as well. Let's work around the room in a circle here. Oh, hello. Manhunters. Alright, while I loot, you guys attack some idiots. There we are. Don't worry about it, Queen. What are you, shooting through the building? I saw her, like, instigate. I was like, I don't think that's going to work. Know that location. Her thirst for knowledge has made it almost impossible to actually find new knowledge. She's, yeah, that's about it. There's not much to write home about in that building. Okay, well, those manhunters are dead. Let's keep poking around the ruins here. I'm going to go along the coast first. I don't know of any points of interest along that coast, so I'm kind of interested if there are any, without resorting to loading the map. Raptor, we're here for you. What an eclectic mix of people. Oh, and an idiot. Blood Raiders. Did they just... I guess the Blood Raiders just, like, waltzed right by me to go attack the people that work here or whatever. That's pretty funny to me. Unfortunately, who runs the shop? Because that's the other issue is... I wanted to talk to the shopkeep. Maybe it's you, Ben? Yeah. Wanted to talk to the shopkeep for some food. Alright, that should be enough. And we're on our way again. You guys are going to go to the scrap house, where Raptor will melt his or her legs pretty swiftly. Yeah, there's really nothing along this road down here. Pretty empty coast, though. good place for... Well, I don't know. I didn't really assess it. Might be a good place for a base. Let's see. Water's okay. Fertility is great. It is very good for growing arid stuff. Terrible for green stuff. Not a lot of metals. No, I take it back. It's not actually all that fantastic for a base. I know we're really... Ooh, skin spiders. Awesome. I know we're really late into the series, but if you're ever looking for a good place for a base, and you don't want it spoiled, just prospect, and we'll tell you. Alright, what's going on? Why is everybody just, like, passive and letting the queen melee a skin spider? There we go. Now they're getting involved. Hello? Are you all on passive? You dummies? Come on. There we go. Skin spiders have been wiped out. And we came all this way for, what is this, another library? Full of blood spiders. Delicious. They're my favorite. Absolutely not my favorite. Alright, my AI is falling apart? What's going on? Oh, is someone really dying? No, no one's dying. You guys, you know you can attack. I don't know what's going on. There's like some broken something or another that nobody wants to move. They're not set to hold. They're not set to passive. They just, oh, there we go. Well, I hope you guys aren't arachnophobic, because that's a lot of spiders. Of course, it's dead spiders, but still, I could see how it elicits arachnophobia. Alright, so here is a library. Yet another one. Full of probably useless books to me, and maps. Maybe one ancient book. At this point, the remainder of our tech tree, we have enough books to get the rest, and it's just essentially, we just need AI cores, and we're not going to get AI cores from these libraries. The libraries, I don't think even have a chance to spawn AI cores. I'm just coming here, I don't know, as a place to go. Maybe we find a map or something. I don't know. Force a habit. Right, let's work our way around the room. It's funny, all of these maps are like location already known. It's funny to think that a map that's been sitting in here since time immemorial, I'm like, oh yeah, I know where that is. I suppose the Kenshi universe, I mean, as big as it is finite. So, really? No ancient books? Not that I need them. Alright, let's get going. Caravan, you guys are getting beat up by an iron spider. Well, we won. Cool. Not so cool that there was an iron spider this close to the scrap house and no one was doing anything about it. Plus, Raptor's legs have fallen off. Alright, builders, let's see what we could do. We've got some monies. At this rate, I don't even know what weapons I'm looking for. I mean, other than just Edge 3. We have a pretty big variety back home, so... Desert Saber, sure. It's funny that the scrap house would have paladin crosses, considering paladin crosses, they're like solely designed to kill robots. So you got robots with... this was Edge 3, but I don't really like long cleavers. We got robots selling robot killing weapons. Now we're down to the one-handers, and I don't really have need of one-handers. Even this Edge 3 Ninja Blade is probably not as good as a Leaf Chopper. And all the pants, I've sold them in the past. Okay. Well, that was a, that was an errand, I guess. You three go to the bar. We're probably the only frequent flyers in this bar, to be honest. Actually, that guard didn't need a rest. I do. I don't think this place gets a lot of visitors. By design, maybe? Are you still following me? Whoever, I think the anti-slavers offered to help or whatever, and they just keep following me around. That's not going to be good for their health. Most species don't like acid rain. It's only like hivers and skeletons that can shrug it off. Everybody else gets a wee bit melted. Well, I could stop for all of the skid spiders, but that could take me all day. Alright, so this is an armory. I really don't have any need to enter an armory, but because it might be the first armory I've happened upon, I will show you what the deal is. So this armory has a whole bunch of security spiders. Come on out. Alright, fine, I'm coming in. The problem, I guess, I have with the armory is this. If you can manage to get into an armory with all of the security spiders that exist in it, you probably don't need anything inside the armory. It's like, if you're strong enough to fight the guards, then I can't imagine a situation where you're going to want, like, the sort of mediocre stuff that's in here. That's just my take. Every now and then you'll get lucky and there will actually be something nice, but most of the time that's not the case. So, like a Cat 2 Paladin Cross, like, ooh, big whoop. Edge 1 Combat Cleaver. I mean, if you broke your way into an armory, you probably don't need that either. I guess this would be useful if you were doing a no crafting run, because that would make Kenshi a little bit harder. But there's a lot of, yeah, there's not a lot of wealth here. So the best thing we found so far is one edge, one weapon. Masterwork hood, I guess. It's pretty good. You know, in another situation, I would have enjoyed to find that, I guess. And that's it. That's all this armory has. So, I ask you again. Would you have wanted to fight... Oh, that one's alive. Would you want to fight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 security spiders in close quarters for an armored hood and a combat cleaver? To me, that just doesn't sound profitable. I don't know. Maybe you disagree, but that's definitely how I feel about it. It's like a lot of work and not a lot of pay. I'm going to have Queen patch people up. While we sit on this iron spider that's about to pop up. All right, let's just move away from it so we're not in a perpetual loop of needing to patch. Okay, there's another ruin. As I said, I want to do a little bit of a ruins tour, so we'll head up to the next one. After this episode, my plan is to head back home and recruit. It's a library. You know what? I'm skipping it. If I recall correctly, yeah, we already hit that tech lab. We definitely already killed Bugmaster. So let's head straight into the sort of Shek territory. Raptor and builders have come too. And we're going to head west ASAP so that we don't get melted. My need for specialist grade shirts. Yeesh. The percent that I've made is so very low. Oh, there's a steady right and a lifter right. So here's a lifter left, lifter right, steady left. Okay, so we've got like one of everything now. Steady. All right, so what I'm going to do is make them into pairs like this. So scout, hive scout, right and lefts. Hive lifter, right and lefts. And hive steady, right and lefts. So we have them in equal amounts. Because Heresy's basically just cranking out. Here's another library. Just cranking out Masterworks, which is pretty amazing. I'm not going to say that all of them are going to be, but so far we're batting pretty high. All right, so we've got the Caravan. They're following Raptor now, because Raptor's a little bit slower. And we are going to go into... we'll just go straight to the Armor King. Raptor's legs will... they'll recover. Where are they exactly? Old front lines. What I... Oh, hello. So, a ruined military base. As you can see, no one owns this now. You'd think something with this kind of walls would be at least inhabited by pirates. Maybe the weather sucks. I mean, it's technically owned by the Shek, but no one lives there. Maybe they patrol there and clear everyone out from time to time. Who knows what the Shek do? So the group here, they have some light scratches, but nothing I'm going to stop over. I'd love to be out of this dust storm, though. So I would say we're just going to count Clownsteady and Drifter's Last as conquered. Same with Catan, because I went into Catan too. Meaning that all the southern UC cities have been warred with to some degree or another. Oh, look, empty village. Well, I'm really close to Neucralia. I highly doubt that Flying Bull is there or waiting to be killed or whatever. But considering I'm so close and I'm not often all that close, I'm gonna check. Because he's caused me considerable annoyance. Raptor, you're at the head of Armor King. Alright, let's swim up the river. Who are you? Oh, bunch of Shek warriors. Come on, map. And it's not looking hopeful. I sort of spying ahead. And it looks deserted. Knock, knock. Whether they don't even have ownership over their own beds now? Let me explain to you how embarrassing that is. So a lot of you mentioned that I could probably do a import to get Flying Bull back, but he's just not worth it. Importing the game has some unintended consequences that you wouldn't necessarily want. Like resetting all the merchants, making AI cores available to be purchased again. And it's cheating if you do. I mean, not that I would be forced to buy the AI cores, but, you know, it's bad form. Okay, so we are going to travel home, hugging the west coast. But that's about all the time I have. Well, that's not true. Let me just push this a little bit further so that these guys can at least get to the Armor King. They did a whole lot of running. They basically ran edge to edge. They ran boom to boom. Well, not literally edge to edge, but they did a good bit of running, and then they have almost nothing to show for it. My Hive homies here, what I'm saying, need a win. They need to find some awesome masterwork armor in the Armor King's inventory. I'm not holding my breath. I like how they use the building to not have to swim the whole way. Armor King saves lives, blah, blah, blah. Armor is the greatest. Alright, so they have assassin rags, but, like, whatever. Samurai leg plates. I'll buy. They're masterwork. Black and chain shirts. Oh, yeah, this is the same. Maybe this. No, I don't think this is the same inventory. Okay. Well, guys, that's about all the time I have for this episode. What I'm planning next episode is getting the fog recruited that are back home and probably starving because I've kind of neglected them, and hitting up the last of the United cities that are in the Northeast. I hit some of them, but there's still others left. If you have any tips, tricks, feedback for me, drop me a line. I do hope that you enjoyed this episode and you tune in next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all later. Adios.